No, this isn't the intro to some fancy remix. I think this is my computer crashing trying to boot up Katawa Shoujo. I really don't I really don't run into this every day, now do I? Yep, there it goes. How do I break a visual novel? There we go. Yeah, that's the good stuff right there. That's it. That's right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of that humble internet. My name is Ryan, aka the Ryan. Welcome back to another wonderful installment of Ryan's Bizarre Adventures of Katawa Shoujo. You're probably going to be seeing a little bit more of Katawa Shoujo in the coming days and weeks. Why? Not because it's one of the games that... Dang, is it going to be the end of a legacy on this channel to end this, but I am currently in the middle of saving up money to buy some new computer parts because my graphics card and processor and a bunch of stuff is slowly going with its age. My computer is otherwise fine, but it causes massive frame drops when I try playing video games. I'm sure if you've noticed in my recent few videos, such as when I played Deathly Stillness, it's starting to get more and more noticeable. Again, computer is fine, but I now need to upgrade. That is it. That is all. So, what are one of the few things that I can run no problem? Well, that'd be anime-style visual novel games. I'm trying. Folks, you have to understand, I am trying to distance myself from anime stuff. I'm trying to distance myself from cartoons and animes, and maybe one day wean myself off of video games entirely, because that is not helping me at all in my love life. 32 years old. A woman doesn't want a guy who's reading Katawa Shoujo. Where were we the last time that we were here? The Chinese! Oh, we were in Shanghai. A shop that makes no lickety bit of sense. I'm trying to censor myself in case y'all couldn't understand, in case y'all couldn't pick that up. I'm talking to her for the most part because I'm not used to long silences. I really feel... Oh yeah, that's right. We were actually interacting with Shizune on our own. No Misha here. It is as awkward as you would imagine, especially in a room filled with me and another living human being. However, it seems unlikely. I think it's more that she's the type who doesn't change how she acts for anyone. Hey, it seems like Misha joined the student council because of you. That makes two of us, you know. I'm only there because you forced me into it. Well, not really forced, I guess. And I just now remembered I'm carrying on a conversation with a deaf woman who I don't know if they can actually read lips. You see, my sister can read lips. My sister can read lips so damn well. I don't know if Dan would get me in trouble with YouTube. Oh, damn it. My sister can read lips so damn well that if I did not tell you beforehand that she has a hearing problem, you would actually think she is normal. And I am throwing the air quotations around normal as hard as I humanly can. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have joined. That sounds slightly romantic. You and I have two completely different definitions of the word romantic. And if I have to remember Hisao is just about as awkward and stable as a living being as I am sometimes. And I find myself blushing a little. I feel like such an idiot. Like such a baka. Although I still don't know why you joined. It should have been the first thing I asked, in retrospect. But I'm really curious. I'll have to remember to ask Misha sometime. Shizune is giving the response all women give to me after I, literally even say hi to them. So this is hitting a little too close to home. I'm just now remembered to look over to my right on my other screen to make sure I am still recording. I am. It's nice to talk to you even if you can't understand me. I wonder if it's the same for you. I'm sure she's fine. Oh, you want put yourself in her shoes. This is literally what a conversation with me is like right now. Minus the music, if I remember to edit that part out. I probably won't because I am lazy bum, and it is already... What time is it? It's 10:41 at night. 10:41 at night. And I'm reading Katawa Shoujo. Do you know what that comes across? I officially have a more sad, depressing life than Darkside Phil. At least Darkside Phil is flippin' married. This is gonna be the episode where I depress myself more than anything else in this whole entire world. Moving on! That would be really great. Ellipses! I don't think sign language will ever be as natural for me as Misha makes it look. But it's gotta be a step up from using pen and paper, right? Ellipses. We've both been finished with our drinks for a while, and soon his eyes fall upon the box sitting in its own chair by my side. Oh my god, that's right! I'm picking up a pipe bomb! I'm only just now realizing how incredibly surprising and awkward that line is out of context. Oh Lord! Just want to imagine, what if this is someone's first episode? I don't know why they're jumping in on this episode, but whatever. It has better audio quality, that's for dang sure. And it's the first thing you say, oh, who's this Rayman guy? Yeah, he's got all these other videos, but he has this long-running series of Katawa Shoujo anime crap. What the hell? Let's see what it is. Press play and just, oh, I picked up a bomb! Anyway, I'm just here picking it up for someone. It's not mine, officer, I swear. Shizune pulls it closer to her, intending to open... No! No, I would not! And my heart almost leaps out of my throat. I quickly try to pull it back by wrapping my leg at the chair. What the hell? Don't open it! That's a federal crime! You can't... Yes! You can't just open other people's mail. This is not legal. I jumped to that line if that's a federal crime because my father's a mailman. Some things you pick up. Like the mail. Ellipses. No! And just like that, I have to, I have to discipline this woman like she's a deaf cat. Ellipses! Once she gets going, there's almost no stopping her. Eyes filled with excitement, she looks ready to fight me over this stupid package, and I realize just how fast this could turn into a game of tug-of-war. Well, what is she going to do, Hisao? Tie you down to a frippin' chair? I'm almost out of my seat now, waving my arms like an air traffic controller, before she finally settles down. Shizune pouts, not pleased with having her curiosity checked, liked her vibe, and gets up to leave. It's about time to go, I guess. We've been here for a while. I protectively pick up the box before standing up myself. Suddenly, she taps her fingers excitedly and pulls out a marker from her pocket, and she starts writing on Kenji's spot. If she draws a penis on Kenji's box... Hey, what are you doing? I said this isn't mine! Hey! I can't even see her, they're blocking my vision. How big is this box? Fine. At least let me put it down first. I have to read whatever she's writing anyway. I'll help you carry it. It's so wholesome that I'm only grinning from ear to ear. Because when Kenji sees this encrypted message... It doesn't seem like she's finished, though, and Shizune draws a fierce line afterwards to signify that there's a catch. I'll help you carry it. But it's a game. The first one to stumble loses, and the loser has to carry it the rest of the way by themselves. So what if I trip you? Ryan, would you honestly trip an innocent woman just to win a game?
Yes. I don't think you understand how competitive I can get.
Ryan, I'm starting to wonder if this is the reason why you're single. That's stupid. There's a 50% chance I'll end up carrying it myself anyway. Actually, I feel pretty stupid myself right now. I just forgot she can't hear me. I stop talking and shake my head. Ellipses. Angry ellipses. Excited ellipses. I can't understand her at all, but she's coming across very forceful. It's clear that she thinks this is a great idea. Well, if she drops the box or something, she'll have to carry it. That would make things a lot easier for me, obviously. The odds are 50-50 then. But probably higher than they would be for any other plan of hers. Alright, I'll take it. What's the worst case? It falls, it breaks open, and it turns out it's honestly like a new SCP that Kenji ordered offline! Oh god, Kenji's part of the goddamn chaos insurgency. No, Kenji would be part of the Serpent's Hands, you know? Like, honestly trying to bring all the SCP stuff to light. Why do I know this? Why am I aware of this? This isn't good. Why do I know any of this information? It's too late at night and I'm too lonely, goddammit. Thinking about it, I'm not sure how we should do this. And then Shizune grabs hold of one end of the box and lifts it up, and I take the side that she isn't holding. Is this even right? It's very uncomfortable to walk like this. My man here has never worked a day of construction in his life, and it's starting to show. We leave the Katawa, and I find myself hoping that the streets are still devoid of people. Yuko seems confused as to what we're doing, and I imagine it'll only get worse as more people see us. I blinked, and I missed something from her. What did you say to me? Shizune doesn't seem bothered at all. She literally can't hear the haters. And Lily can't see the haters. So if they fusion dance, they get Helen Keller. I need a second. Shizune doesn't seem bothered at all while walking with her arm at this unnatural angle. She just grins confidently and periodically makes some kind of weird gesture. There are people staring at us as time passes, and the usual morning crowd begins to fill the streets. I feel silly, but I'm sure that if I give up, Shizune will take it as a sign of surrender. I can't allow that, because I think I'm doing well so far. How heavy could this box be? Like, seriously, what is it, only like 40 to 50 pounds? Initially, I just write Shizune's little hand signals off as preemptively gloating, but I catch on quickly that she's actually signaling where she wants to go. It dawns on me that this isn't a competition. Yes, it is. It's not much of a challenge, first of all, and second, it's really more of an exercise in teamwork. It's just that Shizune has made a punishment for failing instead of reward for doing well. Our fingers touch. I'm sure if I had a shot for every time I had to come across the age-old anime love cliche of their hands touching and like the whole awkward blushing staring at each other thing, it would be just one shot. Because let me tell you for a fact, kids, it wouldn't be a shot of whiskey. I feel like I should apologize for how dark that got. But then again, I remembered no one actually watches my videos. Our fingers touch under the box and Shizune moves her hand away, almost dropping her side of the box in the process. Well, that's game over for her. She doesn't look very happy. Does she think I did it on purpose to make her lose? If she does, she isn't making a big deal out of it. All's fair in love and war. I feel like I should take it from her and carry it myself, but she pushes me away when I try. She glares at me as if to tell me off, but she can. With the box in her hands, she is basically... It's like you put mittens on her. It's essentially putting a ball gag on. A sad expression flickers across her face for a second, maybe on realizing that and having to acknowledge that there are some limitations she has to deal with after all. However, she's still as prideful as ever, even when it's to her detriment. She wouldn't accept letting me allow her to skip out on the consequences on her bet. Anything is fair during the game, but the results have to be honored to the letter, huh? Shizune is an interesting type of person. A very honorable type of person. She gets a point on the board. Mad respect. That wall is screaming at me. No matter what the focus of the season is, no matter what girl, Rin always finds a way of popping up.
Watch that season for more context. She has no arms.
The march back to the dorms is uneventful. Shizune passes the trip by shifting the box around occasionally like a giant Rubik's Cube. It looks like another game she has invented to amuse herself. Can't be good for whatever's inside, but I don't care enough to stop her. Maybe this is how she deals with things, by making everything into a game. It's hard to say for sure, though. It seems futile to try and psychoanalyze Shizune. In the short time that we've known each other, I've been surprised on a fair number of occasions. She turned part Chihuahua and start shivering? I know Shizune is shivering. I'm fighting it. I see you shiver with anticipation. Ryan, why aren't your videos as popular and funny as Dark Side Phil's? The wind is picking up and the school is pretty high up. Makes sense that she would be cold. If I give her my jacket, though, would she reject it? I take off my jacket and drape it across her shoulders before she has a chance to protest. Her shoulders are slim and delicate, so much so that I would let my hands linger on them. Shizune flinches when my fingers brush up against her, understandably surprised. Sorry. Ellipses. Happy ellipses? Her fingers dance lightly over the surface of the box, and I think of taking it from her, but I doubt she would let me. Shizune makes a quick gesture with her hands as best she can, pausing a bit afterwards as if wanting to say more. I'm sure that what she meant is, thank you. I'm glad I was able to catch it. If I do not get a reaction from Kenji from seeing a message scribed across his box, I need to know what's in the box! What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
The sign language teacher says I'm pretty good.
You're pretty good. Pretty good.
I know. Look, you have to understand. When I read through something, an idea of something to edit in will pop into my brain, okay? And if I am... And it makes me laugh, and I'm the only person in the world that they honestly make laugh. And if I was not lazy enough to actually put it in, you'll see what and why. If I wasn't such a lazy animal that didn't have a full-time job, I would try to edit more of my videos. You have to understand. I try not to think about it too much, but the truth is, I'm poring over it so much lately. It's hard to not to keep coming back to at least a couple times a day. I guess I am picking it up faster than expected, but it's still not enough. I understand it just fine. Understanding is simple. Well, I have to put my mind to it to read it, but it's easy enough when I do. I remember going through American Sign Language back in my college pretty well. I enjoyed it. I actually did. I'm saddened that I don't have the book anymore that I did. I could just look the stuff up online, but I always loved having that book with me to just bring everywhere I went. The signing itself is doable, I just need a little more practice. However, trying to do both at the same time, even at half the speed Misha does it, it's impossible. Where I'm at now is good for my level. In order to reach a point where I'll be able to really converse with Shizune, I'll need more work. I'm doing my best to get to the point one step at a time by doing as much studying as I can squeeze in during lunch. I look up from Introduction to Japanese Sign Language to check if Shizune or Misha are around. Of course, since it's taking my lunch hour, I've had to avoid them for a few days now. What's more, I'll have to continue doing if I want to keep Shizune from finding out. My back to the corner, scanning the area every 10 minutes, I feel like some kind of criminal trying to evade capture. Ellipses. Every chance she gets, Misha asks me why I want to hide the fact I'm learning sign language from Shizune. Looking back on it, there really wasn't any reason. But now I think I know. If I want Shizune to be able to treat me as a true equal, sign language is an important step towards that goal. If I want to be able to treat Shizune as an equal, then sign language is an important step. Did I just step into an SCP? Did this what? If I want Shizune to be able to treat me as a true equal, sign language is an important step towards that goal. If I want to be able to treat Shizune as an... Oh, okay, I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. I didn't step into an SCP, but I thought I did. Why am I pointing at the wall? This is another reason why I don't have my webcam on ever. One, because I don't like being on camera. Two, I do the most idiotic thing. Why am I still pointing at the wall? Why am I pointing at my flippin' wall like I'm accusing it to hold secrets? I swear to whatever unholy force there is in the universe, I've lost control of my left hand ever since doing Major Minor. And now I just reminded myself that I went through that entire Clay saga. And I'm pointing this left hand pointer at the camera as if I'm pointing at you, Mark. You did this to me. You had nothing to do with Katawa Shoujo. That one was all on me, dog. Actually, that one was partly on Chris, wherever he is. I'm so tired. Another important step is to make sure she doesn't know, so that when we're able to finally speak on equal terms, I'll be fully ready, able to do it right, and not like some dilettante. Oh, fuck, I can't read, I don't understand words. Anything less, I think, would be insulting. She would see it the same way. So to me, this is my only option, especially now that I've decided to be so resolute with it. Shizune has a huge aura. It's very easy to see her coming, or even to sense her coming. I was just gonna say, you can definitely hear her coming because there's Misha. Mostly because Misha's hair lights up any crowd she's in like a beacon, and you can hear her laughing from a mile away. Although even if Misha weren't with her, it would be the same. Her directness and efficiency are core parts of her. So it's no surprise that when they come across in the way she walks as well. Due to all these factors, I'm able to put away all my things and put on my best casual face long before they see me and head my way. Hi. Oh my god, that's us understanding sign language. Oh my god, that's right. Part of me, that kind of means I have to do a voice for her now. I'm losing my ability to speak. I belong in this school. How did I do it? I think it was... like, what's the word I'm looking for? Proper. Mature. Like Lily. Like Lily? Oh. I can't do female voices. Suddenly 1,000 dicks around a 1,000-kilometer radius of me speaking this way just went soft. Why did I put those words out in the universe? Student council. You know what? I'm gonna stick with it because to go from this to this just seems so damn appropriate. The student council was the first thing I asked to learn. It seemed like it would come in handy. I get it. Come in handy because we're speaking with our hands. Oh, I am gonna end it all right now.